Welcome to Utopia, favored ones. Come on in and take a seat at the round table. I'm Kymmy, and we will get into your reading. Today is a collective reading, and I was hearing the message, all hands on Shrek, that your hero status is being activated at this time. So a lot of you may be Shrek fans. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Could be excited about the new movie coming out as well. I'm also getting the imagery from ASMR from the new video by GB coming out. So a lot of you may be into ASMR, or I'm getting that you are very soft-spoken, a very peaceful warrior. When you are standing up for yourself, you know how to advocate without getting pulled out of your energy. I'm feeling that a lot of people may want you to be combative with them, but right now you're just knowing to pull back your energy and blocking people if you need to, knowing that not every battle is worth giving your energy to. And if it's not going to matter in 5 months, why should it matter 5 minutes from now, is what I'm hearing. So I was getting the image back to Shrek. The movie number 2, where the fairy godmother does the best cover song ever. And I feel that a lot of you may be delving into doing cover songs, really enjoying doing a little twist on the stories that you've known, like with the Cinderella and Rapunzel in the movies had different twists on the story. Like even Gingy ended up being a hero when he started off being like feet cut off and at the disposal of Lord Farquaad. And then he turned out to be a hero in the end too. So I'm finding that you're delving into a lot of delves. But for cover songs as well, I'm finding that you're delving into music theory, like practicing vocal lessons. A lot of you could be learning how to do gutter rolls and just metal vocals, and you're learning how to take care of your instruments. A lot of you could have been doing straight up rap, and now you're trying to incorporate hip hop into it more. I just feel that you're really branching outside of your comfort zone at this time, and this is what is causing your hero status to activate, because to be a hero is to show courage, and courage is not to be without fear. It is to do it in spite of having fear. So let's is that all the images, Spirit, from the movies? Yeah, where you walk is holy ground. Like, I don't want to get Catholicism about it and very religious, but it's like you're a walking exorcism. Like they're giving me the image from Happily Ever After with Shrek, when they had the whole bunch of ogres just piled up on each other and then exploded from a chandelier. It's giving me that image, that you're really banding together. It's like from the Ant movie, where we are many ants and you are but one grasshopper kind of thing. Standing up for those, knowing that the 1% isn't a lot to go up against, which is what the ogres did, which was like the 1% was like the witches and the villains of the story in Shrek and Rumpelstiltskin. But it's also giving me from, a lot of you may be into the macabre, because it's giving me Van Helsing. A lot of you may be into vampires and creatures of the night, knowing about them and how to deal with them, like a Winchester. Really supposed to be Shrek, but it's going all over the place. You must be into a lot of fan theories. A lot of you may write fan fiction or do little mini stories for yourself. But it's also giving me from Van Helsing, where that one monk or father, he's a monk, friar, he's only a friar, that's why he can do the deed. A little saucy. Either way, he created an invention. A lot of you may be inventors, and this is how you are activating your hero status, is with your inventions. You could be doing a help app. A lot of you with ASMR, you could be a hero because you help people, put people to sleep, or that you're very soft-spoken. I'm getting very soft-spoken, very siren-like. But inside the movie, he created an invention that would blow up like a sun, like the amount of UV light of the sun. A lot of you may be going for UVB treatment for psoriasis, or you may have one of those wands at home that you're looking into getting. That's just an extra confirmation for someone out there. But yeah, it exploded and gave off the light, and it was able to, protect against the vampires. A lot of you are naturally protecting yourself from, confirmation, from energy vampires. It's from the song is coming through by Saint Jean. I forgot what her full name is, but it's in the movie music video Lucky Me. Energy. Morgan St. Jean. There we go. Inside of the song is like, the vamps can't drain me when I feel so damn alive. And that's what it is, that you're so lively right now that like you exude hero status. They're like, wow, that's part of the heroes table. Like, you bring that energy of Avalon along with you, because that's where the heroes go to rest. And for you, I feel like there is no rest for you, hero, not yet. And like, you will take proper rest, but I feel like it's like the song, oh, in the shadows. Yeah, you're no longer being in the shadows. And you won't sleep until I'm done with finding the answers. Won't stop until I find a cure for this cancer. A lot of you may be fighting cancer or a cancer survivors, and that's how you're claiming your hero status. Congratulations. And I'm so proud of you, and we are grateful that you get to still be here and that you clicked on my video, and keep going and being your hero for not only yourself but for others with your story and how you survived. Your survivor story is giving you hero status, and it's how you're activating, because you realize that what you went through is that you were a hero for yourself. And that's what it is. It finds out in the end. You're rewriting your soul contract. You're like, I'm no longer playing this on hard mode. I'm no longer playing your game Rumpelstiltskin. I'm going to rewrite, because every single contract has a loophole, and I'm going to find it, and I'm going to have my Heroes Day, and I'm going to do the roar, and I'm going to have my triplets' birthdays, and I'm going to give them their teddy bear back, and no one's going to stop you. And no one did stop you. You were returning to yourself, holding your head high and telling your inner child, I did it. I did that. You did that. My collective, you did that. And that's amazing. So let's get a couple of cards, please. My guides here for my collective favored ones on how their hero status is being activated. But yeah, all hands on Shrek. All of your guides and your support team are coming to your aid, and you're, it's oh, I didn't want to have to say this, but it's been very adamant and coming back around over and over again. So I'm gonna say it. It's giving very anime energy. I'm strong for my friends. My friends are strong for me. I have the power of anime and God on my side is what I'm feeling here. So, yeah, your hero status is definitely being activated and shining through wherever you walk. Like, you seem to cleanse the area. People seem to get sober when you come around. More people want to, yeah, more people feel alive when you come around. You might be the life of the party, even though you're an introvert or a popular loner. You still just, you bring that lively energy because you didn't ever let go of that childlike energy while you were becoming a hero. You know, that sassy hero that always has something cheeky to say, but they will always be there to give you the best pep talk. And yeah, the Fool card. This is the next journey. This is where you get to be recognized. You know how Shrek went from everyone in the kingdom was like, whoa, this is who Fiona got married to? Are we pulling a prank right now? And then soon he was running the kingdom. So much so that they didn't even want Arthur to run it at one point. And then at one point they did want Arthur to run it. So he could go back to his swamp where he belongs. So remember, at the end of every hero's story, you get to go and move on to the next part. You don't have to be the time when you were the damsel in distress or the villain. There was a lot of parts of the story where, like, where Fiona went from being the victim to being her own hero too. She didn't wait around, and you're not waiting around either for anyone to come save you. You're not waiting for no Prince Charming. You're like, I am Fiona. I am now the commander of a whole army, and this is my pet boots. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you are getting closer with your familiars at this time, knowing that with being a hero, there's nothing more honoring than getting to share that victory with others. So you're making sure now that you have that hero status activated, that you are finding people to share those moments of victory and moments of triumph. Yeah, transformation. You could have possibly went through a time where you felt like the Black Knight, like you didn't belong at the round table, like you were an outcast. And a lot of you may feel that way, but remember that a freelancer is still a knight. It's just that they aren't domain to any kingdom. And if you are a kingdom all on your own, then that is valid. Your sovereignty is important, especially if you're going through a time of self-isolation in order to transmute the energies that you have been holding on as you've been treading with your stallion baby. Like, yeah, stallion. When Donkey changed, and Shrek tried to change and thought he would be a hero by drinking that potion and becoming human, when it turns out that the things that made him a hero to Fiona and made him a love to Fiona was their journey that they went through. It wasn't just some magic potion that you could just wish yourself into being someone else. Now I have the Duluth song stuck in my head. Uh, yeah, remember that you don't have to be a perfect town. Yeah, but yeah, it definitely does look like it. In the background there, it kind of looks like Dulof's. Like, is he compensating for something? Um, his hate. Yeah, you're blossoming into a beautiful flower. Don't be afraid to wave your flag of independence and needing time and space in order to blossom. You know, some people blossom when they're out in the open, and some blossom only once every 10 years under the full moon. Like, don't expect yourself to blossom to look the same as everyone else, especially when you're a hero. When hero status is activated, a hero looks different to everyone else. You know, in one story, Shrek was Fiona's hero, but in Happily Ever After, Fiona was Shrek's. And I feel like that's another reason your hero status is being activated, is that you help show other people that they can be their own hero. You'll help direct people in the direction to make sure that they know that they're loved and have the resources and the tools to fully commit and will have a plan towards themselves, but becoming their own hero, making sure that they aren't left without any resources and tools to be thriving, to be successful. You want to make sure that people aren't left to their own devices, but you also don't want them to be codependent either. And that's how you're a real hero, is because real heroes want others to be able to take care of themselves, to not be dependent on them, and not, you know, be codependent. Like, and even me as a reader, I don't want you to be dependent on my constant guidance and validation, extra confirmation, because yes, we deserve reassurance and we are human after all, but to be codependent and necessary on updates in order to know which direction to go next is not help. It's not helping. That's not guidance. That's not being a hero. A hero is, yes, reaching down and pulling you up, but also making sure that you're not falling behind and that I help you up first next time, because maybe that's what you need, is a help up. But don't deter you from learning how to make a ladder so that you don't need me to lift you up every single time you want to get something off of the top shelf. Yeah, sure, that is a loving and act of service gesture, but also making accommodations and giving the resources to those around so that they can help themselves is honestly the best way I know how to help. So, honestly, that's what makes a hero to me. From the people who helped me along the way and just pointed me in the right direction instead of trying to take over or assuming that I need, you know, someone to hold my hand the whole way forever, it would be very daunting and deterrent. So the fact that you don't do that is really great, and I'm proud of you that you want to help guide people and not make them dependent on you. That's a very hero status activation, because if you wanted other people to be dependent on you, then that doesn't make a hero for me. There's sirens going off, so that could be extra confirmation for someone. A lot of you may actually, work as a firefighter, a volunteer firefighter, or you just volunteer with uh, charities, or you do shows where you have fundings along with them. That's how you may be a hero. Like if you do a a winter concert for a charity fund for kids and drive and everything else like that, or you decided to um, donate and write poems or advocate in other ways to and songs and let people know about things that are going on around us. Being that focal point is very heroic for other people. They wish they had, and for those who wish that they had um, the nerve and the bravery that you do. So keep being brave and remember to eat, hydrate, rest, and have fun. It was a thrall hanging out with you. Remember, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Talk to you later. Bye. Well,